Hey WWE Universe, so today I wanted to do a different type of video. I'll have my Raw review up tomorrow, don't worry, but I wanted to talk about something that I have just absolutely been loving and I think everybody should know about. It is Chris Jericho's new book. It is Undisputed, How to Become the World Champion in 1,372 Easy Steps. And I want you to admire this beautiful cover. Admire this beautiful cover. Chris Jericho looks like, oh my god. And so I just want to talk about how awesome this is. But first, I want to say a little bit about his first book, which is A Lion's Tale, Around the World in Spandex. So I bought this book not too long after it came out because I've been such a big fan of Chris Jericho since I started watching wrestling, honestly. And so to hear, excuse me, to hear he had a book was just like, I have to pick it up. So I finally found it, and this is definitely a great read. I read it while I was on vacation. I would go out every day to the beach, lay in the sand, and read this amazing book, and it was just, that's how I like to spend my day. So, it's just so worth it. It talks about his life, like when he was little, you know, and being a wrestler, traveling the world and learning and having these adventures and just crazy things happening. Like everything happens in this book. Just everything you could probably imagine. So, and then at the end it talks about finally making it into the WWE. And it leaves off, so you know there's going to be a second book. And I was like, there's going to be a second book. That's amazing, because this book was so funny and interesting and had just so much information that it makes you love Chris Jericho even more after reading this book. So if you haven't, I definitely recommend you pick this up. So after that, I was just so excited for his new book to come out. And thank God, Undisputed came out, finally. And I don't want to give this away because this is so new, you know. I don't want to give anything away. So, how can I say this? This book is amazing. That's what I can say. This book is absolutely amazing. It's the continuation. So it talks about just him being in the WWE and just everything happening. He talks about everything. And he's so funny. I want to hang out with him for a day and just listen to him talk. He just sounds so hilarious, and he seems like the sweetest guy in the whole world. Like, you just want to be around him 24/7 because he's just such a sweetheart. And he's just so funny. And I have to give this away because this is the best thing in the whole world. One of his chapters is called Prematurely Ejaculating Nightsticks. Awesome, right? Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Let me look. I think it's like the second chapter. Let me look. I don't want to get this wrong. Yeah, it's the second chapter. The second chapter of the book is named Prematurely Ejaculating Nightsticks. Second chapter. That's just right there. It's like, whoever names a chapter that, you kick ass in my book, pretty much. So that just tells you right there it's pretty hilarious. I mean, you have to read the chapter to understand why it's named that, but can't get much better than that. He talks about Fozzy also, which if you guys don't know who Fozzy is, something's wrong with you. Something is very, very wrong with you. That is his band, and I should have brought my CDs. They're in the car. But Fozzy just absolutely kicks ass. I can't say it any other way. They kick ass. Like, you can just, when Chris Jericho sings, it's just like he's singing to you. I know that sounds silly, but it's just like amazing. Their songs, they have just, I don't know, it's amazing. Like, I've been listening to Fozzy for a month straight without stopping. Like, I don't want to listen to anything else but Fozzy. I love them. I've loved them pretty much since I heard about him, but for the last month I've been like on a Chris Jericho high. His DVD, I just can't stop watching that. This book, couldn't stop reading this. I want to read it again and again and again and again. Fozzie, can't, like, I go to sleep and I put my iPod on and I fall asleep to Fozzie. That's how, just amazing. So, I definitely think you guys should pick this up. I just cannot stress, you need to buy this amazing book. It's just absolutely, positively amazing. This is like, if Jesus wanted you to read a book, Jesus would pick this book. Jesus would pick this book. He'd be like, you need to read this. That's how amazing it is. Don't disappoint Jesus, because he wants you to read this book. So, I am meeting Chris Jericho on Saturday. I am so excited. I'm going to cry. I know I'm going to cry. I can already tell I'm going to cry. He's having a book signing, and I'm so excited because it has been my dream to meet him. As long as I've been watching wrestling, I've loved Chris Jericho. And just to meet somebody that is your idol, like, you know, after reading his first book, everything he did to get into wrestling, to get into the WWE, you just have to respect him. He just worked so hard. And to read something like that just makes you love him. And I just want to tell him how amazing I think he is. And I'm probably going to forget everything I want to say to him. I just hope I can tell him what I think about him, but not to sound like creepy, be like, oh my god, you're amazing. I'm not going to do that. But I just want to tell him how awesome he is. I'm not just going to be like, you're awesome. You know, I'm going to think of a good way to say it and just let him know how much he means to me, which sounds silly, but I'm so excited. I can't wait. He's going to touch my book. Oh my god. So, I'll definitely make a video of how that goes and add some pictures and all, because I miss Chris Jericho so much. And if you guys want to follow him on Twitter, his band has a Twitter, at Fozzie Rocks, which is at FOZZYROCKS. And if you want to follow the Ayatollah of rock and rolla, Chris Jericho, follow him at I Am Jericho. He has the funniest tweets. They make my day. So I definitely think you guys should pick this book up, please. It will not disappoint you at all. It's worth your time. It's worth your money. You won't want to put it down. You won't want to go to the bathroom. You won't want to eat. You won't want to do anything but read this amazing book. And I'm going to tweet this to Chris Jericho, this video, just in case, because I really cross my fingers, pray that he watches this. So Chris, if you are watching this book is amazing. I'm so proud of you. You rock, and I love you so much. Yay. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will talk to you soon. Don't forget to buy this, buy this, buy this, buy this. And I will see you guys soon. Have a great day and enjoy Raw. Bye guys.